Christopher.
Alex.
That was that Sabra commercial from the Super Bowl. Oh, Lord. Okay, well, let's start off with the ridiculous. Speaking of DragCon, Drag Race All-Stars is moving to Showtime.
To Showtime. Not HBO, Showtime. And I'm just wondering, is it going to still maintain the audience?
I
feel like the audience is going to go where the show goes regardless.
I believe so. I think...
it's really inconvenient, I think.
I think it's a great way to get people into Showtime. I think Showtime also has like the L Word. They're probably going to come up with some more gay-friendly programming.
The L Word still comes on?
It's the L Word, the new generation.
The new generation. Okay, I did not know that.
Generation Z or Generation, I don't know, but the lesbians are back, and they're better than ever. I think them being on a premium network will allow for more cussing, more racy material. Like, it doesn't have to be so kid-friendly. I think they can have the kid-friendly Drag Race and then Drag Race for adults.
Right.
And the All-Stars could be for adults.
Okay, maybe the drama was so, like, real in All-Stars that they need to move it to Showtime? I don't know. Like, I mean, it's an extra coin for Rue.
Mm-hmm.
He is just...
Racking it up, Hand over fist.
This is his, like, America's Next Top Model in, like, the heyday, the peak. When you was getting top model in all types of countries, everything. I think it's going to slow down, though, in maybe 2 more years. People are going to be, like, drag raced out.
I don't know, because there are so many other girls now that are successful. Alyssa, Latrice, like...
Shangela.
Yeah, like, they're really starting to become their own entity and their own business outside of the show.
Right.
Even some of the new girls. So, and then, like, with all the makeup and the promotions that they get.
They're in Oscar movies.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy. All thanks to RuPaul. The most famous drag queen on the planet.
On the planet.
I love to see it. I'm going to see Drag Race regardless. The clubs are going to be playing it regardless. So, and I already know who's on it. So, it's like, I have to see it.
All-Stars or the regular?
All-Stars. I already know who's on
I don't know who's on All-Stars. But I prefer All-Stars to regular.
Yeah, because you're already familiar with them. But you had to see the previous seasons, though, eventually. You know what I mean? So
you can watch it in clips. I'm sorry, but, like, the girls really don't get to shine until halfway through when you've gotten rid of the filler queens.
That's true. Like, the filler queens are usually just gone in, like, the first 4 episodes, and then that's when it gets, like, really good.
No, it's 3 episodes of filler queen, 1 contender. 2 more filler queens, 1 contender, and it should be contenders. And then maybe 1 more filler queen, and then it's just contenders. Because they bring in, like, 40 girls now.
Right, exactly.
I was just like, why do we have 2 girls for every day of the week? Like, it's too many.
And this year, like, when Drag Race starts, I think it starts next week.
Mm-hmm.
So after that, it's going to be immediately All-Stars right afterward.
On Showtime.
Right. And then there's the Celebrity Drag Race coming too. And then after that, you might have Drag Race UK Season 2.
Ain't nobody watching that. Ain't nobody watching. That shit don't count.
It's just a lot of drag.
It is. It's starting to be a drag.
Bum. So,
Making the Band is coming back.
It's coming back, and we got our first promo clip.
Wait, is it with Too Much?
Oh, yeah. Taquita! Too much neck, honey. Too much neck.
Taquita.
Right.
Taquito?
It was Taquita.
Oh.
That poor girl.
Oh, Taquita. That's too much like
so
Taquito.
Much therapy.
That is too much like Taquito.
It was something else she said.
Like that's some type of frozen Mexican Tex-Mex dish.
What did she say? I'm trying to remember what she...
You serve
too
it with
much. Too much.
Too much.
Lord. So, yeah, she is coming back to judge. Diddy, of course, as well. And then, in the name of nepotism, he's bringing his 3 sons on board to judge talented people in a talent competition. So you have Quincy, you have what's his name, Christian Combs, and Justin, and they were just saying, yeah, we're going to be looking for the dopest talent. And I'm like,
what do you know about the dopest talent? Now, Quincy can act. I think he can. Look, he wasn't terrible on those girls. Just because you didn't like it didn't mean everybody else didn't.
He was
Because
there.
at the friend zone, honey, they was talking about I Bring Me. They was talking about those girls. Every other thing they said was a quote from Star.
But it was those girls, not that boy. So that boy is a mediocre actor with a successful father who put him on the show.
I thought his pussy put him there.
The powers that be when you're Diddy's son. I'm not gonna do that. I feel bad. Diddy took him in as his own.
Well, I mean, Albie sure is his father. Albie sure is.
He don't claim that man though. He don't. And
And
if Diddy was the real father to him, then
so be it.
And I respect that. But I'm not gonna respect his acting right here, and I'm not gonna respect. The
He's
fact that...
He's been hearing me talk about Beyonce on the Allegedly show.
I'm just saying, like...
I'm not gonna
it kind of reminds me of the president just putting in his children on the team, just to give them a job. He's basically grooming his children to scam artists like he did back in the day.
A grooming.
So yeah, like I just think it's nepotism. I think they had so many other people that could have judged them. Hell, he could have brought Mace on or something. Because Mace was complaining.
I ain't gonna give you your publishing, but I'll give you some work.
And then they left out Danny Kane in the promo. Like that wasn't the most successful group from the show. Like they showed the other bands, but they didn't show Danny Kane to my knowledge. But I mean, I'm gonna give it one episode. You probably will too.
I will. I was just like,
everybody gonna be watching it.
I guess I'll give it one episode.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if they'll have to walk to Brooklyn for cheesecake again. Or was that the assistant show? Because then there was Who Wants to Be Diddy's Assistant?
With Laverne Cox on there.
And that was her first show.
Yeah, the cheesecake was definitely making a band. I remember with Babs.
Yes.
Because
let us fight. That was the first band that nothing happened with. Like, they were real, like, raw.
Wait, it was?
Hood New York talent.
It was them, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
The band. They had a number 1 album, though. Mm-hmm. It worked. And then Danny Kane had 2 number 1 albums.
But he, like, always threw the groups away.
Yeah, some people were saying Danny Kane kind of did it to themselves, though. Because they had infighting and shit like that. And then Dawn, back in the day, Dawn was, like, not a pleasure to work with.
The 4 Faces of Dawn. Every time Dawn comes out with a solo project, this heifer got a new head, a new complexion. 1 minute she's dark-skinned, next minute she's light-skinned with freckles. I was like, what do you mean that's Dawn?
I have a picture with Dawn side by side from when I met her in Danny Kane in college and when she went solo. 2 different people in the photo with me. Just saying. But you know what you don't have to walk to Brooklyn for?
What's that?
Lensable.
Yes, Lensable. But what is Lensable? It's an online lens replacement service. Let's say you have these frames and you love them, but you scratched your lenses. Do you want to go all the way to the doctors and get them replaced? And half the time they won't even do that. They'll just sell you some more glasses. Well, with Lensable, all you have to do is take a picture of your prescription, send it to Lensable. They mail you a box. You put your glasses in the box. And a few days later, you get your glasses back with new lenses. They also have their own frames. They have sunglasses, light blockers, and transitional lenses, all available with whatever prescription you need.
That sounds so convenient.
It's very convenient. I ordered some prescription sunglasses from them today. Now, it's also great for sunglasses. You go out, you get a nice pair of sunglasses, but you need a prescription lens in them. They will give you the prescription lens. You can't go other places and do that. The lenses are custom made, tested, and fitted by certified opticians in our LA-based lab. Anti-reflective UV and scratch coatings also come standard. So it's automatically anti-scratch. And I wear glasses, so I can tell you, you need anti-scratch. And if you go to lensable.com and put in code POPROAST, you'll get 20% off your first order.
Sounds good. And it's Lensable. It's LENSABL.com. And you just enter our code POPROAST at checkout and you get 20% off.
Now that you've clearly seen that deal, what's next?
Bethany Frankel has announced that she's getting her own show on HBO.
I knew I was yawning for a reason.
He's yawning for a reason.
What are your thoughts on her show? Are you going to watch?
I mean, I just miss her with the ensemble cast, kind of like Nene. Like, I don't really, like, that's why her talk show failed. Because, I mean, remember when Omarosa came on and schooled her on her own show? How embarrassing.
She said, you see, you're allowed to be mediocre.
Oh, I remember that.
I will never forget it.
I remember that. I'm probably not going to tune in because that's not what I watch Bethany for. I watch her for her wisecracks. I watch her for her, her drama that she brings, the burst of crying. Lord, the crying.
She will
go to sleep. I mean, I want to see her decimate someone with her shade. Well, no, she reads, basically. She doesn't even throw shade. She reads. So, yeah, I mean, good for her. I mean, 8 episodes.
Do we think that HBO is the place for new reality shows?
No.
I was like, I don't think we tune into HBO for that.
But, it's weird that, like, Netflix is now jumping into the reality show thing. And they're doing better. Honestly, they are.
The Circle was good, but child, Love is Blind with that crouching sissy hidden bottom.
They're already talking about it. I think Carlton is getting his 15 minutes, even though he probably didn't want that went this way.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting his 15 minutes, all right. 15 minutes of being read.
And Netflix also has, Next in Fashion, which is better than Project Runway. Because it's actually, like, successful designers already. Like, some is already dressed Beyonce and other, like, celebrities, but they win, I think, $250,000 to, like,
start a business.
Yeah, or enhance their business. So yeah, I mean, it's really good actually. I'm on the like 7th episode, and they actually have credible people on there.
Is dressing Beyonce an accomplishment anymore? Because she hasn't looked good for years.
Moving on.
I mean, Rihanna's the fashion icon. Rihanna's the one with the fashion house. Like,
I'll give that to you. Lil' Kim is a fashion icon too.
Was.
Well, no, she's being considered for the CFDA award. And she did, like, there's still people to this day that emulate Lil' Kim's fashions.
Okay. I will give her, hell, Nicki.
She was a trailblazer.
I will give her that. I will.
Damn, I thought we weren't going to mention that girl's name in this episode. We're not going to mention Jussie, Wendy, Nikki, or Amanda. So we're going to try.
Who said we weren't mentioning Amanda? I didn't agree to that.
Anyway. That Rolling Stone cover with SZA, Meg Thee Stallion, and Normani, I loved it. It was Black Girl Magic on there. Unfortunately, I think Normani had her chance to prove what she can do.
And we saw with that song that sounded like Check Up on It, like... Hello? It was a machine. I ain't gonna cuss out a machine. Ain't no point.
Why not?
It's not gonna get its feelings hurt.
Okay, it's true. But yeah, I kind of wish that they substituted her out for Tinashe because I think she's like the underdog right now. I
think that they both could have been on there because one, they're all twigs, so they could have fit them in. And two, if you want to talk about,
been on there.
If you want to talk about underdogs, I think they're all, a little barky.
I mean, SZA had a really successful last album with 5 Grammy nominations to it.
How many did she win?
And an Oscar nomination.
How many did she win?
She didn't win any, but unfortunately, like that's the Grammys for you.
Wait, she also said she was never going to do any more interviews.
I was like, girl,
or photo shoots again.
Girl. I don't know. Like I love me some SZA, so hopefully she delivers on the sophomore album. Exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just wanted to bring that up because I really love the cover. I mean, they all look great. It kind of had like a little throwback feel to it. I feel like everyone is getting inspiration from the 90s and early 2000s. Nothing is like original anymore. Nothing is new.
No, I'm telling you, the snakeskin print is coming back. Sneaker pumps are coming back. Jersey dresses are coming back.
Right. You got shit Khalees has done in like 1999 coming back.
Mm-hmm.
I did want to talk to you about Jessica Dime. I remember who that...
Hold on. You said you needed a dime?
Jessica Dime.
You need a dime. Here's a dime.
A dime. But you know what? The irony is she's worth less than this.
Yeah.
She is. So the reason why I brought her up was because I guess this past week, like a lot of people have had things to say about a 12-year-old and the family of, that 12-year-old, allowing that 12-year-old to be who she wants to be. And I don't want kids. And why would I put my opinion on a kid that's not mine?
You ain't raising it, you ain't paying for it, and you ain't getting the tax return.
Right, and it's just none of your business. It's just none of your business.
People just feel the need to express opinions that they should keep to themselves and apply to their own families.
So I'll do my dramatic reenactment of what I think Jessica Dime sounds like. I have not seen her on Love and Hip Hop in a while.
She's been off, that's why.
Oh, okay. But I will do my best because she has that slack-jawed southern drawl that's just as unappealing as her personality. Now my thing is with Dwyane and Gabrielle Union is they don't want everyone to have an opinion, but they came out publicly about the child. Everybody not going to agree with a 12-year-old boy saying that they're a girl. Sorry, not sorry. So she continues, nobody has the right to say shit about my child. This is about them publicly saying the child is a different gender than what God made him. Now
Oh, not Jesus.
Jesus. Now let me ask you something. Do you believe in God? Does God make mistakes?
God made you.
The child is 12, not 17 to 18. And that's what she had to say.
Well, how old were you when you got your fake ass, since you want to talk about God not making mistakes?
Right. Like her whole body is fake.
Mm-hmm. So God fucked that up and you had to adjust it?
Right. And how old is she?
Doesn't matter.
I don't know. Like whatever age she is, it is at war right now. That's all I'm saying. Just so ignorant. And then Lil Boosie got banned from Planet Fitness.
Why would, well,
I mean, the irony is you have no judgments in the background as he made that video. And Lil Boosie.
Wait, he made that video in Planet Fitness?
He made it in a Planet Fitness. And when he tried to go back, they said, no, you cannot come back here. And shout out to them.
Shout out to them.
I'm just saying, you got zealous people.
Oh my God, the girl from Empire said something. It's like, you don't have enough of a career. You were saying you were homeless before you got on the show on Jason Lee's show.
I didn't know that.
When he interviewed you. Yeah, so you need to worry about your next meal. That's what you need to worry about, instead of worrying about somebody else's children.
Who are set for the rest of their lives.
Mm-hmm.
And don't have to work.
You have to worry about work, because you might end up at Foot Locker.
I hear they're hiring. Because Olivia, she quit.
Olivia didn't quit. Olivia took a week off.
Oh, for Love and
to
Hip Hop?
film.
Okay. But it's just, you just notice all these people are just coming out in the woodworks. I mean, where were they for other problematic people? What did you think about the Housewives last week? I forgot what happened, actually. Like, Nene came on. This was Nene's episode.
It was. I am so bored with this Nene Cynthia drama. Like,
oh yeah, they started out with the meeting of the minds.
there were minds at that meeting.
There were antlers.
Maybe a meeting of the mindless, but I don't know about minds.
Nene crying. It just doesn't come
She
off.
wasn't crying. There were no tears.
It just doesn't come off.
Ariana Grande, she had no tears left to cry. That face was dry. Dry as a bone. Dry as her plot line.
And what happened after that? I don't even remember.
Eva had her baby.
She didn't have her baby. She had contractions.
That's enough for me.
Some people were saying like it was a scheme by her and Cynthia just to get out of going to the brunch. Like they cooked that up before.
She said, okay, girl, come on. Come on.
Because I'm sure there's medics. There has to be medics on the premises, right? As they're filming.
A medic cannot deliver a baby.
No, Dr. Jackie was ready to tell Candy to deliver
it. Well, because she know Candy has so much experience with, the gynecological. I mean,
I see what you did there.
knows,
I see what you did there.
She knows her way around a puss.
Right. OPP.
And it's so funny. Queen Latifah was in that video, and
was she?
Yes.
I have to go back and look at it.
She was in there like,
really?
Because she's down with OPP.
Oh yeah.
Down with OPP. Kind of like Lena Waithe. Lena's down with OPP too.
Everybody too. But back to this topic at hand. So Watch What Happens Live came on, and Kenya was on there. The chick from Shaw's of Sunset. Yeah, I know, right? Every time I bring up something, you yawn.
Like Shaw's of Sunset.
Right. So Nene was watching, and she had a question for Kenya. And she was saying, why is Kenya on this press tour saying that Nene's being phased out? So then she answers Andy's question by saying, well, hey, I mean, it looks like it from my point of view. And then Andy says, well, we're not phasing her out. We are just showing what we have of her. And I think that's bullshit. I really do.
No, I think it's true. I think the wrong questions are being asked. Because he said we used all of the footage that we have of Nene. Which means you clearly didn't film that much footage of her.
Correct.
That's what should have been said when he said, oh, we're using all of her footage. We're not editing her out. But no, you're not editing her out because you didn't do that much footage with her to begin with.
So, B. Scott brought up on his podcast, like, it doesn't make sense that, like, when the shows that Nene wasn't on, she was like, kind of throwing shade or saying that, like, oh, well, the season premiere didn't start until I'm on it or whatever. If you knew, like, all along that, oh, these are the certain amount of episodes that I'm being paid for, I'm not losing money, then why would you complain about something you already know is happening?
Mm.
So I didn't think about it like that. So somebody's like, I think she's being blindsided a little bit, and then Andy's trying to be careful, and then she has that ambulance chasing lawyer on her side,
that
too.
lawyer ain't gonna be able to do shit. This is a reality show. This is at-will employment. This is, well, we don't think that you work with the cast anymore. We don't think that you work with the audience anymore. Like, you can't lawyer somebody into giving you a job. The contracts don't work like that. It's not like you are an actual actor and you signed a SAG contract and now they're not trying to pay you.
Right. I don't know. Like, I'm guessing now they're going to pay them, like, what, a day rate?
Well, they're going to pay them episodically.
Episodically, okay.
So if you don't have enough drama to be a part of the episode, like, more than 10 minutes, you ain't getting paid.
Speaking of day rates, Yvonne from Clark ACU.
ACU!
She completely just dropped off the show. Dropped. She's not on here anymore. She's recording us. This is Nene's pawn. Get her off.
The unceremonious footage of her walking out of that hotel to her coach flight back
and
to
that was
America.
The last we've seen of her.
Haven't
and
heard shit else.
And that is her legacy on the show.
It's going to be like the cookie lady.
I was just about to say it. And Yelp reviews, like, all the way down. Mugshot appear for fraud. Hey, she did it to herself.
I mean,
No.
she lives in Fulton County.
Fulton County. I be forgetting, like, they will dig up all I gotta do is go down to the courthouse and just whoever I got something with, is there any mugshots? Type it in. Past felonies, offenses, is gonna come up. They tell all your business. The cases are just not sealed in Fulton County. So my last question is, how many episodes, what episode are we on for Atlanta? Because a lot of our viewers think that, like,
15, I think.
Right. A lot of y'all think that, like, the season finale is coming up. And I'm like,
No, it's not. It's a 20 episode season. We've got 5 weeks.
5 weeks.
We've got another month, babe. Then 3 episodes of the reunion. We are gonna. I told you.
We're here to stay.
This shit is on from November to spring. It's a November-May romance. By the time we're done with this shit, it's warm again. Like, it sticks with us all through the winter.
They were with us for Thanksgiving, right?
Sure were.
Jesus.
It starts the first week of November. It don't end until the last week in August. Not August. It feels like August. April. But we got all of March, honey. All of March. And then we'll have the reunion. The reunion at the earliest will be March 29th. At the absolute earliest, March 29th. I really do think that the first part's going to be that first Sunday in April. Then, we're going to have 3 Sundays in April. Then we'll get...
Because New York Housewives premieres late April, early May.
Uh-huh.
Right.
And so we'll get Potomac. And
Potomac, they saving that. They because it's too much, like, anticipation. Everyone's waiting on it. And they're going to put that at a prime spot of Sunday night. But yeah, these episodes are here to stay, like, justice indictments.
I think, and then they always have that season wrap-up episode that really makes it 24 episodes. Remember? Because after they have the reunion, they'll have, like, that crazy episode. So I think Poto will start along with New York. I think they're both going to start late April, early May. But yet we've got another 5-6 weeks of Atlanta.
It's just one episode to me. It's just like, I don't care for a lot of it.
They haven't done anything with this season. I will say them keeping Nene out didn't really help.
As I'm watching an episode, I'm like, okay.
And also, I'll say this. I feel like I'm now bored with Kenya Moore's marriage. It's like, okay, Kenya Moore is in a relationship with a man who doesn't treat her well. Well, those are the only kind of relationships we've seen you in. So it's nothing new.
And you get what you pay for. Diva's baby, after that, what? Cynthia's marriage, I mean, oh God. Nene, like, only when she's with the rest of the cast and fighting. Kenya, it is kind of fun seeing her man, like,
ignore
her, pay her dust.
Ooh,
it's so entertaining, actually.
I don't even know why he got with her, because he doesn't seem interested at all.
And then Portia's scenes. Jesus Christ.
Oh, God,
that's either fast forward or I'm going to sit down and open my app and I'm going to open up Best Fiends.
Best Fiends? You play that too?
Yes.
Oh my God.
It's a new puzzle game. It's all the rage.
It's really fun. It is something that you can do while you're waiting for a fast forward scene, but you kind of want to hear it.
Right.
But it's like, you know what? Let me go on here. Tell them. And the best thing about this game, you don't need a Wi-Fi connection to play it.
Right.
It ain't gonna burn through your data.
Right. You can
Not
play
your
on the
data.
train, the airplane.
That part of the house that doesn't have the best reception.
Oh, right. And then it just comes at the best time during boring parts of Housewives.
Or boring parts of work. Sometimes you just, let me go in the bathroom and play this for a minute, clear my mind.
So yeah, what I like about it is it's just like a cool, casual, fun game. It's so colorful, and I'm on level 30 right now. And there's always like a new puzzle. Like the game unfurls different characters or whatever. And then
I like the little slugs.
the
Dennises
the
of
antagonists. The Dennises of the game, yes. They look like Dennis,
They do.
Lord.
That's why I like it. I'd be like, ooh, child, there's Nene, there's Dennis.
It's really unique to any other puzzle games that you guys are playing. Find yourself like playing just in random weird places, like, you know, the doctor's office. When you're at the train and it's people bothering you, I won't even realize it because I'm playing this game.
In line at the grocery store.
So yeah, engage your brain with fun puzzles and collect tons of cute characters that all look better than Dennis.
Yeah.
Download Best Fiends, and that's Fiends. That's friends without the R. So it's Fiends. Best Fiends.
And it's free at the App Store.
Google Play. That's friends without the R. Check it out.
The Friends and Lovers Tour. Let's start with the Fyre Festival.
You were reading my mind. Reading my mind. So, I'm a music person. I'm a concert person. Immediately, someone sends me this tour that's going on in LA. May 9th, Saturday. Miss Lauryn Hill, sketch already from the jump. From the jump. Miss Lauryn Hill. Anytime I see Miss Lauryn Hill, I know she's going to miss the show.
I was about to say that's why
We see each other. Yeah. Usher, Ludacris, and Lil Jon. I guess for the lovers and friends, whatever. This tour is catching an L right now.
Do we
nostalgia tour? And basically, it's 2000s, 1990s artists. So some other artists, I'm gonna just say, because I'm not gonna say all of them. There's Sean Paul, Lil Kim, Brandy Monica, Trick Daddy, Trina, SWV, Genuine, Montel Jordan, Mace. And then you have some newcomers like Meg Thee Stallion and Summer Walker.
I feel like all of them would be free and available.
So, yes, but here are the things that was like, I was like, even before artists was like saying, oh, I'm not a part of this. But then they really were. First, it's one day. A one-day festival with all these names. That means you're going to have to be deciding where you want to go. They're not, usually there's a main stage, maybe like a side stage. Those are a lot of acts between the hours of maybe 11 to maybe 11, because festival grounds have strict guidelines too when the concert can end. When it's off, it's off. Doesn't matter if the artists are done performing. That's any concert festival you go to. It just looks a little haphazard. I mean, I feel like things aren't going to start on time for every artist. This is if everything goes perfectly. Another thing was Meg Thee Stallion and T-Pain have events on the East Coast the same day. That's another thing. That was strike 2. And then strike 3 was me seeing Lil Kim, Mace, and Twista saying, oh, I'm not a part of this. Lil Kim said it was fake. And then
she posted the check cleared.
Right. And I'm like, why would you even do that? I mean, if I was in charge of this event, I would be really mad at her. I probably would take her off the tour. And then it looks like they put her higher on the marquee, too, after the fact. And Foxy Brown's name was off of it.
Well, I mean, Foxy Brown is off of it. So he will show up to an event, take a check, and then leave without performing.
Exactly. Oh, yeah, she's known for that.
She's known for that. So I feel like if she'll pull it at Fashion Week, she'll pull it at Lovers and Friends. So they were like, you know what? We just going to have Lil' Kim because she going to show up because she needs that mortgage payment.
This is... I can't even do it because my arm hurts. Yeah, but you see Lil' Kim was higher on the billing. Mm-hmm. And then I guess all
Foxy
these people
was
are down here.
Foxy, Eve, Trina, Tweet,
A.
Marie.
Marie. They all the way down.
Talk about waking the dead.
So, yeah.
Necromancy. But this is the gift of resurgence, honey. The 7 Wonders.
A lot of people want to go still.
I want to go, but it's in Los Angeles.
I know you don't,
It's just far and inconvenient.
For you. So I just found out yesterday that they have 2 dates now. So it's Friday and Saturday. So maybe, just maybe, it's not a scam. Because I'm saying if they put it in 2 days, that gives it time.
For enough of the acts to
Right,
perform
but-
where you can, because they probably have Monica, Tweet, and A. Marie performing all at the same damn time.
Exactly. But what if, like, you have Nelly, Tweet, and A. Marie on one stage, and then you have Brandy, Monica, and some other people at the same time?
That's
It's
terrible.
just right, exactly. So I think it's going to be
Like
really
Rob-
haphazard.
Like BravoCon.
No, not as. I don't think Bravo. It was going to be that haphazard. Well, no, BravoCon wasn't haphazard compared to this. I think it's given a Fyre Fest tea, and Ja Rule's a part of this too. So I'm already thinking.
Well, now I'm not going.
right. I think
Not that I was going anyway, but now I'm really not going.
DragCon is the week before, and I think I'd rather go to DragCon than this. Honestly,
I'm not going to that either.
Well, I didn't say you. I said me.
They can bring their tired asses over here.
They are in the fall.
There we go. I
In
will
the
wait
fall.
till the fall.
But yeah, like, I'm going to wait before I purchase tickets to this concert.
And then you got to purchase tickets, hotel, airfare.
Right. And actually, these people actually put on a show, I think, 3 or 4 years ago with a different marquee. It was with R. Kelly, Erykah Badu. It was a whole bunch of things. That's how
Long ago.
right it was. It was only 3 years ago, though, which is crazy.
What a difference it
What a
makes.
difference. And I heard it went really haphazard, too. So, y'all let us know in the comments if y'all bought a ticket. Because right now, I am not sold on this scam.
Maybe if they brought it to the East Coast, I'd listen to how it went from you.
Right. Okay.
But
in other news, our favorite show that we love to sing. Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Jada's business.
I was like, it's coming up. Get the bongos and the berets out. Because we have another celebrity about to do damage control on the show. It really all started with Jordan Woods. It is so crazy.
And then it went to T.I. and now Snoop Dogg. Doberman Pincher-faced ass is gonna be on Jada's business.
And talking about, I guess,
black men disrespecting black women in the community.
right. And again, like, we can't have men addressing other men about it. We have to have a woman do the work. Shout out to their booking department. Because I'm sure, like, Snoop Dogg, like, something's in trouble. Like, it comes on this Wednesday. We will definitely be talking about it. He said what he said, honestly.
I feel like he'll at least sound smarter than T.I.
Yes. Even though T.I., that's like the bar is in hell to try to sound smarter than him.
Expeditiously.
Right.
Indubitably.
He can go to hell expeditiously. I don't know. Like, I really used to like T.I., and then for some reason, like, I think he just was...
He talks too much.
Right, and I think
He's cute if he doesn't say anything.
Say
He gives
anything.
you trade.
And he's
Atlanta
5'7".
trade.
He got a... He probably under 5'7". He has a Napoleon complex. Because him and his... Ooh, I was about to be mean. Him and his wife... His wife are both short.
I mean, pit bulls are pretty tall when you stand them up on their hind legs.
Yes. Oh, P agreed. P just agreed with us.
He lifted his head up like, wait, what?
Tiny? Tiny here? Pete has a crush on Tiny.
No, he doesn't. He got up to say, get that heifer out of my house.
Right.
Oh, Nene Leakes said she's undecided on her future with the housewives.
Anything to save face.
You can be as undecided as you want. The show seems to have made their decision. You're fucking out.
Right.
They said, out! Get out! Get out of my house!
And truth be told, like, the facts are that she is not going to get a check like anywhere else like Bravo gave her.
Ever.
It's going to be like Love and Hip Hop checks from any other place.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope she saved her coin. I hope she invested it. Because
I hope she's very rich.
Right. The buck stops here.
And the buck. The buck.
I knew you was going to run with that. But yeah. And the thing is, like, I just think she did herself in. I just think she really just... Bravo created a monster with Nene.
I don't even think it's that. I think it's run its course. There's nothing else to say.
Right, exactly.
The design
like
of a decade.
Right.
How much longer are we going to follow you to the fucking grave? Like, how much longer are we going to follow your ass around?
Mm-hmm.
We've followed you through 6 noses, 8 different teeth, and 4 different foreheads. We have seen you metamorphosize. From heifer to moose, we've watched you grow.
Gotcha.
It's time to put that ass out on the tundra and let it walk away one last time. Page 6 is so shady. Famously cash-strapped Tyga drops thousands at Tribeca Strip Club. Famously cash-strapped.
Is that necessary?
According to page 6, it was. Famously cash-strapped. But
Like,
you got money for the hoes.
But that's like a boss-up headline.
Well, they're trying to, they saw it's working for Bossip.
And then page 6 is reporting on Tyga. Usually, like, it's like New York people, socialites and stuff.
It was
like
in
that.
Tribeca.
Gotcha. Yeah, okay.
Events about town.
And it's so crazy that you're known.
God, Swali is ugly.
Yeah,
Ooh.
he looks like a bug.
It really a lizard amphibious.
Right.
Amphibious features. Ooh.
He actually looks like.
Tyga ain't cute either, but Jesus, you put it next to Swali.
Yeah. Because you have all those tattoos all over him too. He just looks muffled.
And he's got these dry dreads, like he needs a hot oil treatment or some conditioning. Because that shit looks like I could hear it crunch in the photo. It's dry, like Kim Fields' hair. Flammable dry.
Oh, her hair looks so crazy. I wonder how she's doing.
Well, she don't have to put up with Kenya, so I'm sure her and her gay husband are great.
But just back to the topic at hand, I was just saying that it's crazy that you're a celebrity that's known for not making the most conscious decisions with money or being in debt or owing someone. And when you're spending money, people are like, wait, how can you afford this?
Like if you ever saw Braxton anywhere paying for something.
Oh, right.
You'd be like...
Don't she have a mortgage to pay for? Don't she have legal fees? What's she doing here?
How'd you get Taco Bell money?
Right.
Macklemore is now working for a coffee company.
Well, when music isn't selling anymore, you have to find another lane. And he's not like behind the counter with an apron on. He's like investing in a coffee company.
He's performing for them and helping them come out with like new flavors. An influencer tea.
Okay.
Like you said, when music isn't selling.
Right. Like you get like Rihanna, like you get a business or something. That's why the girl don't want to make music anymore.
Well, she's actually made money. She's like, oh,
yeah,
fuck this.
Right.
I'm going on what?
You got
tour?
You got Kardashians, like, all they gotta do is sit on the toilet. And they made $1 million by the time they finished taking a shit.
God.
But speaking of Rihanna, she's gonna be honored at the NAACP Awards tonight.
Is she going?
Yeah, she's going. They wouldn't book her if she wasn't able there. So it's gonna come on tonight at BET. And this is not an ad, y'all. It's coming on BET. I'm just saying, like,
my issue is they're also honoring.
And it looks like a bunch of people are going to be there.
Tyler Perry.
Oh my God, are they? He paid for that award.
Well, he's now Mr. BET, so.
Oh yeah, forgot.
It's Promomo.
Jesus. A self-stroke tea.
Ooh, yes. And just after, he really wants to credit himself, but...
Oh, he loves congratulating himself.
Ooh, God.
Lord.
Every morning he wakes up, congratulations, Ty.
Right, in the mirror. He just seemed like one of the people, I could see him sleeping in women's lingerie. Like he go to bed and
a negligee. He gives me a negligee
Like a nightgown.
spaghetti straps. Chow. That bust is
a
full.
lavender night slip.
I was thinking baby blue, but it could be lavender.
I'll get a lavender.
With the lace at the top. A little lace at the top. Little lace decoration.
Shit, I can see him with a garter belt.
Yeah, it's got lace here and lace around the skirt. Because he's delicate and dainty.
Jesus.
Ooh, and then Blanche Devereaux pumps. Them pumps with the feathers on them.
No, it was no pumps around the house.
Oh, please.
Pumps around the house.
That when else can he wear them?
That's a good point.
I mean, come on.
Lord.
If you're going to order the negligee, you're going to order the shoes to match. I can see him right now just on the bed with the heel just hanging off his foot.
Oh my god. Remember, some Wong Fu. It's like, we are so silly. I just remember that scene when she was like putting it on with that saxophone in the background.
He'd probably be giving us some recreation.
Scene. Anyway.
I might watch the NAACP Awards. I'm sure the performances will be good.
I ain't got shit to do tonight now, so I guess I'll be watching it.
Teresa Giudice said she doesn't want to sleep in the same bed as Joe.
Yeah, I saw that video clip. It was very uncomfortable. Like, they reunited in Italy, and I'm guessing, like, Joe was insinuating, like, you know, to sleep over or whatever. And she's like, you want to sleep in the same bed? Like, she's like, Joe, we haven't seen each other in 4 years. Like, I think they checked out. Like, it was kind of sad to see.
I mean,
but it's for real.
I wouldn't want to sleep with Joe.
She's not even attracted to that man anymore.
Was she ever really attracted to him, or was she just staying because he was coming up with the schemes to pay their bills?
Right, exactly. I mean, it's just sad to see, but I don't know. I am like kind of shocked that it was like shown that she encouraged Danielle to pull Margaret's hair.
Well, I mean, it's Teresa.
It is Teresa.
Violent Teresa.
Right, and she is mad that Danielle put her on Front Street.
Well,
and
finally,
she told the
Teresa
truth.
might fucking see that Danielle Staub ain't shit.
But she did tell the truth. She didn't lie.
She didn't lie.
And Danielle is a liar and a scumbag, according to Black Dolores.
Beverly is a liar and a scumbag.
Beverly.
That's her real name.
Oh,
Beverly.
okay. I was like, not Beverly, who did the fashion,
that Beverly.
Like,
No.
I was like, oh, I like Bevy.
It's your boy.
Boy and Carlton in the same sentence? Don't do that. I don't know him. I'm sorry to that sissy. I don't know him. I don't.
I mean, you used to see each other on the scene, and you wanted me to go to Atlanta.
Not see each other. I saw him across from me at the gay club. Because I'm like, wait a minute, why is he talking to a woman? And not to say that bisexuality doesn't exist, but...
Not with him.
Not with him.
I mean, I've met bisexuals, and they're actually bisexuals. Like, you believe it.
Right.
It's not... Oh, okay. That should never be the reaction. It should be, oh. What the hell is it?
Do you still watch Growing Up Hip Hop?
Because Angela Yawn was involved in it, I just couldn't support it. I couldn't continue on with it.
Angela Yawn.
Angela Yawn Simmons.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about Angela Yee.
You know, God, they're both insufferable. I mean, Angela just doesn't bring anything to the show, and she's so uppity without explanation. I mean, if you're a great singer, a great actress, and you want to carry yourself with pride, that's one thing, but you ain't done shit but lie about being celibate. That's all you've done. Am I wrong? I mean, you don't pop up pregnant celibate. That kind of gives it away. Romeo actually left the show too because he was sick of them acting like he was warring with Bow Wow over Angela Yawn. Like, y'all are fucking 40. We're all 40.
Right.
The jig is up.
It's like growing up hip hop. I thought it was like a younger cast, but it's like
you think they're younger, but they're our age or older. Angela my age or a year younger.
And is T.I.'s daughter on there or
T.I.'s daughter was on there, but she was so boring she was written off.
What about Lil Wayne's daughter?
She was so boring and hard to work with that she was written off. I mean, they had nothing to offer as far as plot line. Zanique was supposedly trying to have a music career, but nobody wanted to hear. It was just bad. It was bad all around.
Okay. Is there any reality show that has your attention right now that you have consistently liked for the season? Or it's just everything trash?
The Circle. The Circle gave what I wanted and what I needed. So I would say The Circle...
Right.
It's coming back. So, I mean, it did just finish. But I would say, like, that's probably the best reality show I've seen. We didn't get Celebrity Big Brother. And I was looking forward to that.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you, like, it looked like you enjoyed The Circle straight through. Because I'm like, what does Alex like? Because y'all love seeing him review these shows that he hates. Like, we watch so you can tear these people down. Because they give sorry plot lines and just...
I feel like a lot of shows were great in the beginning, but now it's like we're riding till the wheels fall off and we're slowly watching the decay.
Right.
That's what I would say. Like, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta used to be good when it was, Mama D's foolishness and Mimi was hurt to her core and JoJo Dancer was telling you, oh, you're wearing your maid outfit like you'll always be doing. But now it's, like Mimi ain't got nothing to give no more. JoJo's off the show. Well, now she's on Miami, but she ain't doing much.
And they're coming back, right?
Yeah, Atlanta's coming back. I think JoJo's supposed to be on Atlanta, but I'm not sure.
And Alexa Sky is on there, right? As a full-time cast member?
Is she?
A woman that looks like her.
I mean, that's such a common look these days.
It is.
If she is, I'm glad she's able to feed her family.
Right.
But if she isn't, she won't be missed.
Yeah.
She's never, like, this whole fake music career. Like, Can we at least get people that are in music? Can we get some hip and a little hop?
To the hippie?
To the hippie. I mean, just... JoJo supposedly has music that we ain't never heard. Amara is only talking about her career, my career. Where's the fucking music?
How's Jocelyn's Cabaret?
Oh, I did an episode and a half of that and I got the fuck on.
I just want to see the fight, that's all.
The skirmishes were not worth it.
Oh.
And also, they was bucket naked on that show. It's backstage at a cabaret.
They show titties?
Yes, they showed everything.
No blur.
They showed vaginas. Yeah, you don't...
You know what?
And the thing is, they weren't pretty vaginas. It's not like these were attractive women. It's not like I could look and say,
Cut
you know
the camera,
what?
dead
There's
ass.
the beauty of
Cut
the
the
female
cameras.
form.
I am not here. I am not here right now.
Like,
Oh
I
my
can see
God.
a woman and say, oh, she looks good. But those women did not look good. Those bodies were misshapen.
No, just...
I don't know.
vaginas.
It was
I
a mix.
cannot.
It was a mix of poor diet and poor surgery, where just everything looked
I simply
off.
cannot.
So no, that was them day
And
shift strippers.
You and Dustin really called it with the smells that you think the episode smelled like. Soon as I was just like, you know
when
what?
he said when the hair starts sizzling. Shout out to the friend zone.
So if you're wondering what my shirt says, it says In Those Jeans, and that's the podcast that I work on aside from Pop Roast. Basically, it is a Black genetics podcast. So check it out.
On iTunes and all streaming platform services.
Yep.
The trailer for Black Ink Crew is dropped.
I don't care. I don't care about... You act like I know... I didn't watch the first season. I'm glad it excites you. For that mediocre...
I knew you didn't watch the show. That's why.
Oh, okay. I was like... And I don't want to watch it. I don't want to watch the trailer.
Oh, come on.
Let's use these minutes wisely. You gotta change the battery right now anyway. Next.
So this is, I guess we could close out with the big story of, is he 9 or is he 18? There's this guy who has some form of dwarfism, and there's like all these Instagram photos where it's like, okay, is it like a little Zay situation where you just have a kid with a bunch of money? Or, because the kid was supposedly bullied, they raised all this money on GoFundMe. Then, like, the next day, everybody was putting up all these other pictures of him where he was, like, cleaned up and, you know, flashing money and in, like, designer shit. And they were like, oh, no, he's 18 and he's an actor. And then people were like, no, there's more video where he's 4 years old at a doctor's office. So clearly they're not lying. So it's like, there's so much conflicting evidence out there.
4 or 9
or 18.
Jesus. And they racked up $300,000.
Mm-hmm.
GoFundMe.
Well, I'll tell you this. I know how GoFundMe's work. And as long as they had them transfers going through, they ain't going to be able to get that money back.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Like for fraud. Like they can make
fraud,
you bring it back.
No, they can sue you for fraud. But once you've given somebody something, you can't just go into the bank account and take it back.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Golly.
But they could get sued for fraud. Well, also, they aren't in America, so then it depends on what
my God, they're not in
there
America?
are. Nope, they're in Australia. So,
wow.
It's like, 1 minute they showed us like he was at somebody's 18th birthday party. They said it was his.
They have him cheering with a wine glass.
Again, when you're overseas, you can be cheering with a wine glass.
That is a very
9.
good point.
Like, they be letting them kids drink.
Too.
He could be 9 and they'd be letting him drink. Like, kids drink wine over there. It's not a big deal.
They smoke.
They do. Like, it's not America, folks. It's not our sensibilities. It's not our culture.
Let me just get this straight. So, video.
I don't know what's true. I don't know what's true. I'm not putting that much effort into it. I've just seen like, oh, first it's this. Oh, then it's that. Oh, now it's the. I don't know what to believe.
Well, I didn't donate, so I don't feel like Boo Boo the Fool.
LeVar Ball. Oh my God. He's trying to make that big baller brand happen yet again.
I don't know that person. Like, I never
The one with the ugly kids.
Why is he popular?
His kids were talented at basketball, and they were supposed to be the next big thing, and then it didn't happen. Life happened.
Huh. Does his kids like him? Like, weren't there like some type of friction between them or something?
I think that might have been more business friction than family friction. But he does seem like a complete ass that you can't have an actual relationship with.
So what was he trying to do?
Start like his own NBA, basically.
It seemed like he always just has some harebrained schemes to like get more money. Like, he had more schemes than Todd.
A Curtis T. Kids Force.
Jesus. My fucks are less than.
Well, he's less than, so your fucks and him are at the same level.
Well, those were our hot topics for today. I will see you sooner than that fake-ass Lovers and Friends Fest.
Oh, wait, we have one more.
Oh.
Tamar Braxton, Vivica A. Fox, Jeremy Meeks, and Little Mama, and more are featured in True to the Game 2.
What? What was the first one about?
Fuck if I know. So we just watched the trailer for it. What did you think?
It looked like a parody. I thought that was an SNL sketch. If this is real, then everyone needs their ass booked. Whoever wants to do that. I think this is going...
Child, we had Juju in it. We had Andre from Power. He was in it. I'm going to watch this. I want to see it. I want to see it.
What is this even like?
I think it's going to...
Premiering on, not even YouTube. Probably Daily Motion.
Sick of you.
Rutu.
Rutu? What is Rutu?
It's like this Russian YouTube company.
Oh, okay.
Jesus. No, I will not be tuning into that.
Let's see. True to the Game 2 picks up a year after the first installment of True to the Game.
What was the first one?
Separating herself from Philly's dangerous scene while still mourning the death of Quadir, Gina has reinvented herself as a journalist, living and working in the city. At a crossroads in her career, Gina comes across an opportunity to go to Los Angeles and decides to use the time to find herself. Although far from home, her life in Philly always seems to make an appearance. Someone with ties to Quadir has hijacked Jarrell's shipment, and Jarrell has hit the streets determined to find out who. Jarrell is determined to get paid by any means necessary, and he'll start with looking more into Gina. I'm here for the fuckery.
While you were reading that, I was playing Best Fiends. I was totally tuned out from that.
Well, I will see you sooner than he sees True to the Game or True to the Game 2. I ain't got shit to do today. After I take this dog to the vet, we might watch the first one.
Right.
I don't know what it's going to premiere on. Probably the Urban Movie Channel, which is an app.
I will not be downloading that app.
Maybe it'll be on Fox Soul.
We'll see y'all next week.